Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, good morning. Happy Father's Day, everyone.
Hello, hello.
Yes. So,
Before we go into today's topic, Venus, welcome back.
yes, thank you. I had a great time. I will talk about it because oh Lord, I have an issue.
It'll be a top. It'll probably be a topic.
Yeah, and people gonna be mad, and it is what it is. You get over it
Yep, yep,
because
yep.
it is it. Okay.
But we won't hold you too long. Today's Father's Day, so happy Father's Day.
And if you ain't got no daddy like me, baby, just go out and celebrate your mama because I ain't got
Oh
one.
my God.
But it is what it is.
Happy Father's Day to all fathers out there. Ladies, make sure you treat these kings today because we really don't get holidays.
It's a made up. Anyways, I'll go on.
What up?
So you guys see the title about Miss Sukihana with the good coochie. That's what she go by.
Yeah.
And by why? What's his name?
YK Osiris.
Yeah. So you guys, I don't know. What's your opinion on it, babe?
Well, okay. But, well, for those who don't know, you gotta lay out the
Go
story.
ahead. You're better.
Okay, so I can't remember the exact timeline when this happened, but there the Crew League tournament that happened in Atlanta. Crew League is basically like a pro am where basketball players of different levels of skill and experience will play in a tournament, and it's like mixed teams. So you have NBA players on the team, you have some European players, you have some college players, you have some high end basketball like players who uh and some of these offshoot leagues will all play in a tournament together. It's just
That's pretty neat.
exposure, and they've made it to a big thing. So sometimes you have celebrities, there'll be judges, or
Yeah.
they'll be like doing moderating, things
And she's
like that.
pretty hot right now because I don't know if the song was called "Eating." Is that what I think it's what it's called? I don't know. Like I don't really. It's just a catchy song. Like I think the rap lyrics are totally like trash. Like it's water trash.
So they were
So that's
like
why
a
she was
panel.
there.
They were like a panel of judges. I don't know if it was a slam dunk contest, but anyway, Lil Duval was there,
Yeah.
and somebody on the other side of
Suki was
her.
in the middle.
Suki was in the middle. So YK Osiris, he is a rap artist. He came to her. She was not expecting him. He stroked her
He was
shoulders.
behind her.
He stroked her
So
shoulders,
she didn't know who it was.
and he turned her head
Yes.
to try to get a kiss.
Right.
And the body language and wasn't expecting it.
Right.
And then, there was a kind of a laughing moment. And then he forced himself on her to give her a kiss.
Right.
Now, the backstory. Now, Venus, you can provide a more of a backstory of Sukihana because you put me on to her.
Right. So
her,
she is. She said herself that she is ghetto and ratchet. She is. Her persona comes off like that to where she's very ghetto and ratchet. She also has done OnlyFans. I don't know if she still has it. I know she did her previous fiance, but she does have an OnlyFans page where they do engage in sexual activities, right?
mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm saying that to say because not everybody ghetto and ratchet is like has no coof about her. Really.
Yeah.
I do like Suki because she is who she is.
Unapologetically.
Yeah, she is totally who she is, and she stands 10 toes down on who she is. I like that about people. Now, there is one thing that she did do is in a previous video they were making in not Tampa, Florida, and she was dancing up on a 10-year-old kid.
Okay.
A problem with what have you. But if some people would say she comes off kind of loose, like anything goes. I don't think that's truly who she is, if you ask me.
Okay, so you've laid out the story.
Right. And she dresses real revealing.
Very risque.
Very, very risque. She takes photos real risque. Her mouth, her song is about eating booty.
Yep.
So, nothing wrong with that if that's what you want to do.
So, okay. So, And we had a conversation about this last night, and I've made mention of this on a recording on live we did a while ago, where men were very visual creatures, and I came up in what the time of
You can't say that.
of a culture where it was men felt it was
It
okay
starts with
to touch women
it'd be great.
without their consent.
It'd be great, but you take it rated G.
Yep.
Because YouTube do not play off, although I feel like it's censorship, but that's another topic too.
Yeah. I grew up in that culture, and I had to get Venus to understand. I had to talk her to understand the time that I grew up in, where no meant yes. All right. With that being said,
no mean yes, but you didn't grate nobody. Come on now, let's please.
Okay. I mean, but the thing is, it's like, that's another.
But you didn't. What I'm saying is, you didn't. Don't put yourself out like that. What he's saying that he would. You would keep saying, the girls keep saying no, no, no. You keep asking and asking and asking.
And they give in.
Although some girls would give in, but I never did. So,
You would have gave in.
No, I wouldn't have.
Yes, you would have.
Okay.
That's all. Oh, yeah, but
Okay.
Anyway. Well, okay. So, the question that we have is, so her image could have been inviting to where, and also too, you got to watch the video. The image could have been inviting to where this guy think it was okay, because he even mentioned prior to that video there was some flirtatious activity between the two, right?
Oh, okay.
But still, flirting does not give you consent.
That's what I'm about to say. Just because somebody is nice, because I think sometimes men get that wrong. Just because I'm nice and polite to you, I'm just being nice and polite because that's who I am. It doesn't mean I'm flirting with you. Yeah. Like, I feel like just because I'm dressed a certain way, or because I'm a bustier woman, I have literally had people come up and just shake my boobs like it's a handshake because I'm dressed a certain way. Because a tank top on me is not really a tank, it's like a boob top on me. So I don't like that he did that. Is it SA? That's my, or are we too sensitive?
So we, as mentioned, we talked about it yesterday.
And the definition is unwanted touching.
Yep.
What was it? I remember it was unwanted touching. And if you look at the definition, it is. But her response was I'm not going to bring a black man down. That was her response to it.
So by that, I would say for her experience, it falls somewhere in the middle.
Okay.
It's like, I didn't ask for it, but I don't feel like I was SA.
Right.
Like, if he didn't sneak up on me and it wasn't a surprise, then maybe it might have been okay. Because like, public opinion is stating like that's SA. If I think it's all about the recipient at the end of the day, because it was somebody that filmed it. She didn't talk about it. It was in response to the video going viral. And also, to add to it, some people have made mentions of Duvall and the other men around checking him. Are they wrong in that event that took place as well? Unfortunately, in society, we kind of sort of just stand by and spectate.
You ain't never lied about that.
I've seen women get beat up by men. Right. And everybody watches.
No, they don't. They take their phone out and record.
No, we're at a time now people take their phone out. But right. It was at a time where like it gets to a point where it's gone so far that somebody might intervene. It's been sometimes where, like, in hindsight, yeah, I probably should have done something. I was a lot younger at the time.
Not me.
I was a lot younger at the time, and I've been like, that's a grown man. I'm 13. Like, I was like, what can I do? That's, and I'm thinking that in retrospect. But we as a society, like, life is about Carnival and chaos, and we'll sit there
Mm.
and watch chaos to our amusement. It is crazy how we're wired. And while this is not to that extreme, like if you look at the little Duvall in that situation, it's almost like he was oblivious to it
That
happening.
that's my
That was, I mean, I won't call it crazy, but
that's the way I took it, was like, because he is older too. So something like that happened when, oh yeah, when with our age group, but he's older than us.
Yeah.
But with our age, it's like, oh, okay, why did you? That wasn't cool. But I don't know if they probably should have checked him and say, dude, like, hey, you see, like, that's not cool. Don't do that.
Uh-huh.
But if you ask me, it's not if it happened to me, it wouldn't be. It wouldn't be. But I would have handled a lot differently. 'Cause I would have punched him in the face.
You know what? And I'll even add this to it. I even look at it. It's different. It's levels to that. It's difference between kissing on the cheek and kissing in the mouth.
Yes. Well, but see,
Levels.
I don't even want you to kiss me on my cheek. I don't like
That's
that.
fine, but
But I get what you're saying.
yeah,
Cause that could be like a doing blah 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 blah. Yeah, I get that part. But do you think that people feel like because the second time it's happened to her, I believe.
Oh, real? Oh,
Yeah, I think so. Do you think that people feel like because what she talks about and how she dresses and some of the things she says verbally, do you think they feel like it's okay?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. I'm not saying it's right, but yeah, I'll give you an example. And we, as a black culture, we've all been there. You know what a juke joint is, right?
yeah,
Juke joint, and for those who don't understand what a juke joint is, it's a, you know what, I'll say it's subjective, but
yeah,
the overarching thing is like it's a place where black people gather. It's not, you can call it a club, but sometimes it might be a little bit of smoking of an organic product in there.
you could say marijuana.
You
They
you
don't
may
care.
see, you'll see you maybe see some gang activity in there. You'll see cliques. I mean, it's a smorgasbord of things that can go on in there.
Hmm.
And so you'll have a certain type of woman. I don't say certain type of woman. Women will dress a certain type of way, and they go in these establishments. Their breasts. I mean, like more of their breasts are exposed than not. They might have their butt cheeks dang they're hanging out.
Nothing wrong.
Men will feel they have the liberty to grip, what's the name, how you pronounce it,
What?
grope. Men will
Okay,
feel
what?
they have the liberty to grope these women
That's true.
freely. And I can tell you from experience, because guess what, as a youth I did the exact same thing,
Hmm.
especially when I was on that joy juice.
But now
I'm not saying it's right,
yeah.
I'm saying I did it.
Because why did
Because and also too, men would try to shoot they shot at those women because it was viewed as those women are easy.
oh
It is nothing.
wait
It is nothing that would insinuate that is actually
true,
or factually correct.
right?
But we would think that because it's like inviting behavior, because guess what? I don't know, maybe we correlate it to prostitution. I don't know. Maybe we correlate it to like strippers. I don't know. But we would view that as an open invitation.
But maybe it's because women don't, or moms and dads don't tell their children, boys, keep your damn hands to yourself. I feel like that's a problem with a lot of people who just do things like that. Back in the past, it was more, we're going to blame, because they still do it now. If you are an SA victim, and let's just say it, great, but take the G rate or what have you, they when you get on that stand, they're gonna talk about everything that you did and who you done it to. They're gonna talk about you so they shame the hell out of you. To this day, they still do things like that, and they'll say it's invited. What were you wearing? Where you were out with men? I don't give a damn if somebody is butt booty naked, and you could walk in a bar with full of men. Nobody's supposed to touch you.
Yep.
But I do think this. For her, I think that sometimes men feel like they can do those things because of her persona. I don't think that's how Suki really is, because she's a mom also too. She's a little hood, nothing wrong with that or what have you.
Mhm.
But he was wrong. Keep your damn hands and your mouth to yourself. You can get herpes like that, hell. And I always think about stuff like that. You know me. I'm very medical, so I can tell you every person that I have kissed, because you can get herpes like that. And I'm trying to stay clear of every freaking thing. So, those are things that you have to think about also. You can get something. COVID is real. There's monkeypox. Keep your hands and your mouth to yourself unless it's, welcome.
Yeah.
Anything else, baby?
No, I don't have anything else.
Oh! These people's crazy on this motorcycle. Well, that was all. We wanted to talk about that today. Kind of chill day. Again, it's Father's Day. I'm going to be doing a one by myself this week, and it is very, very interesting. I hope you guys tune in,
Controversial.
and I want you to share it, because it's got my brain messed. I had to throw stuff away that cost money.
What? Oh, I thought that was.
No, it's about makeup, and men probably don't want to hear about it, but you do want to hear about it because you want to share it with your moms and your wives,
Oh, I thought
or
it was
your significant other, whoever wears makeup in your
You're not gonna tell the story about your experience, or the experience that you observed.
Well, I say this: if you go to Barbados and you're American, don't bring your nasty attitude over there. Don't do it, because you make everybody look bad. And it was black people. And so now what that Jamaican woman said really hits home. There was a group of black people that were cutting up and showing their ass. And hang on. And the people thought it was us, and our taxi driver had to say, no, it wasn't the ladies that I brought in, because what you get out of Barbados is what you're gonna get back. Every time we go over there, we get free stuff. Not that we're looking for that. We always have somebody looking out for us, and we give positivity. We give, kindness, and we're nice and things like that. But that other group of black people made us look so bad, and I'm starting to notice more black people are going over there. It's a great place to go. Your money it's not 2 for 1 like it used to be. The dollar, it has depreciated, which I was like, whoa. But yeah, but they cut up and made us look bad. And they had the whole entire environment messed up. And let me tell you something about Bajans. They don't get upset like that. Bajans don't do that. So it was very, very embarrassing. If you go over there, just, be kind, be nice. If you're going to be hood and ratchet and bring all that and be ugly, just stay in America with that.
Yeah.
Barbados is a place where I feel safe. Like, I feel like I belong and I feel safe. I don't know how many people could experience that, but it is the best feeling in the world. So that was my whole little thing about that.
All right. Well, YouTubers, we are about to approach our destination. Um, Venus and our other little co-hosts are going to take me out for Father's Day.
Yay!
So we will wrap this up. As always, like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you next time.
We about to go eat. We about to get some fiddles. Is that how you say it?
Vittles.
I don't know how these country people say it. I'm not country. All right. Bye.
Later.
Oh,